We have a wonderful TV, and it's just great to get in that meeting room and watch a good movie and have good refreshments. Tonight, I wanted to talk just a few moments about a couple of programs that we have monthly. These programs, as you know, like our story times, we have ages according to what we help present in the story times. Like on Mondays, we have homeschool story time. That's for kindergarten through third grade. Miss Janice, she teaches the children the states and the capitals and the presidents. They learn it through song and dance. She reads stories that are pertinent to some of the curriculum that's going on and that they do. So it's important that we have those ages, that kindergarten through third grade. We have Once Upon a Story Time on Wednesdays, and that's for our preschool children. So anyone age 2 and up to about 5 years old can come to story time, and they learn early literacy through fun songs, rhymes, puppets, stories, and so much more. And of course, through the fun of sharing books. Jammies and Stories is our one night that we have on Thursday nights at 5:30. Kids and families, which we've had adults come in their pajamas, and they come and they get to listen to some great stories, and it's families of all ages. We have them from babies all the way up to grandparents, and that's just a really fun time for music, movement, dance, books, and a craft. So that's why we have these ages divided out. We understand that there are siblings that need to come along sometime, and we welcome them. But we really like to focus on the age that we are looking at that time, or that we are there for. So our Kids Crafternoon, this is one that is coordinated by a former teacher. She's a former science teacher from St. Cecilia, and this is for students grade 1st through 5th. Now, we're going to have a great program on November the 8th at 5:30. We like to do STEM in action. STEM meaning science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So when we give them crafts such as, a little show and tell here. Okay, looks adorable, doesn't it? When you look at this, do you think of STEM? Okay, but it does. They have to take the kit that is packaged up. They have to read the directions. They have to comprehend those directions, and they have to follow the directions. And therefore, after they have done all of those things, it becomes a really fun and beautiful craft. Show it around here. So this is one of the crafts that they're going to be doing. Oops, I have a turkey stuck to a turkey here. Okay, that's the Give Thanks turkey wreath. The next thing we're going to be doing is the gliding turkey. Now, it comes in a package like this. And again, they have to open the package. There's no instructions to this one. They have to use their mind and figure out how to put it together to make a glider. When they're doing this, Miss Becky's going to be talking about aerodynamics of a glider using currents of rising air called thermals. And we have a demonstration tonight, Mayor.
You already did it.
You are, oh. Did I miss it while I was talking?
You said aerodynamics.
Oh, and it came down. All right, you need to try that again. Okay, readjust the wings, readjust the tail feathers. All right,
The air conditioning breeze, we run into that all the time.
okay, stand and go. There we go, much better. So the mayor got the aerodynamics just right. And tonight, Miss Becky sent all of the mayor and the aldermen a kit to see if you guys can put this together. And we may have to have a contest sometime to see who can make their glider go very far. I'll get it out in a moment. Okay, so do you understand why we would like to have the grades 1st through 5th, because we want to get those things, over to them. We want them to understand, but have fun while they're doing it. And again, if younger siblings come, we welcome them. We welcome the parents to sit beside the younger siblings and help them out. One more, and I know I'm taking long tonight, and I apologize. Teens and tweens, and that's ages 11 to 17. We're going to have a program November 17th at 5:30, and our invitation says, invite a friend and have fun being creative in our do-it-yourself gift workshop. It's a great way to make gifts for families and friends. Marta and Lauren have come up with some great creative gifts that can be given away, or they can keep themselves, but they have to be very creative in it, and they have to use their imagination. Now, please note the crafts are geared for ages teens and tweens only. We may be using rubber bands that could pop a little one's finger, or scissors, or things of this sort. So this is why we have the ages 11 through 17. All we ask of the teens and tweens who are coming to provide the laughter, and we will provide the refreshments and also the supplies. Do you have any questions? And thank you for letting me go very long tonight. No questions?
Just comments is, you're awesome.
Yes.
Our team is awesome.
Your team is awesome. You always correct me on that, and I do apologize.
No worries, but you surround yourself with great people, and you can do great things, and that team at the LaVergne Public Library is so creative, and it's so much fun to work with them, and that's what we do. We work together.
Thank you so much, Donna.
Thank you.
Moving on to the finance report. Ms. Tanya.
All my stuff.
It's their first time, ain't it?
Welcome, welcome.
Good evening, Mayor, Vice Mayor, Alderman. I just want to apologize. I have no cool show and tell. I'm sorry. I'll be doing the financial report for September 30th. In the general fund, expenditures exceeded revenue by $832,000. Just a reminder, property tax bills go out October 1st, so we're expecting that revenue to increase. Local sales tax was $969,000 above budget, also $198,000 above the prior year. State street aid revenues exceeded expenditures by $262,000. Stormwater fund expenditures exceeded revenue by $98,000. In our water and sewer fund, revenues exceeded expenditures by $723,000. On your second page are our bank balances. Then on our third page, we're doing comparison to prior year. The general fund revenue was down $67,000, expenditures up $65,000. Water and sewer fund revenue was up $83,000, expenses were up $172,000. And our water sewer tap fee revenue, tap fees were down $47,000. I also wanted to make you aware, today we did receive the second half of the ARPA money, which was in the amount of $5,298,000.
That is amazing.
Questions?
Thank you so much.
You have been training good, Phyllis. She did great. Yes.
I think she did better than I did.
Next up, we have Mr. Danny Campbell with the water treatment plant.
Good evening, Mayor, Vice Mayor, Board. First, I want to say thank you to David to inviting me to go ice skating. I've been practicing my triple axel, so I'll show that off. I hope you've had the opportunity to review our monthly report for November. One thing I would like to mention is Infomark was able to take part in the Goblins and Goodies event on the 22nd, and we always enjoy doing the city events and taking part in that, so we appreciate the opportunity for that. Do you have any questions about our report?
As usual, can you speak to the customer complaints?
I sure can. In the month of November, we had one customer complaint for high pressure. And when our inspector went out to check the pressure, it was about 105 PSI. So we advised the customer to take a look at their pressure reducing valve. This seems to have failed in the open position, allowing too much pressure for their home.
Question, bleacher pump number 3.
Yes, sir.
What's going on with that?
Yeah, that went into alarm earlier this month for an overcurrent failure. We're currently working with Ecotech on what would be a better option, whether replacing the pump or purchasing a new smaller size pump that could work with the current skate upgrade project that we're going through. So we're gathering up information, speaking with the city about that and trying to find the best option for the plant that's for treatment purposes and financially responsible for that.
Thank you.
And then Danny, can you speak to the spare super pulsator vacuum pump as far as where we are? I know that was a 6-month window, but where are we with that?
Yes, so there's been a delay in that, in the delivery of that, a postponement, so we're working with Walter A. Wood for that. They've keep updating us on, oh, it's been postponed, been postponed. The expected receipt date is the end of December at this point, so.
Okay, that's just the bearings that are bad.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
sir, and it's our spare, so we do still have the 2 working pumps, but we're waiting on that spare, so we have some redundancy.
Any other questions? Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Moving on to old business, second reading 2022-23, an ordinance to amend the fiscal year 2022-2023 general fund budget. Need a motion to approve or deny?
Make a motion to approve.
Have a motion to approve from Alderman Coates. Is there a second?
I second.
Second from Alderwoman Honeycutt. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Moving on to the consent agenda. Need a motion to approve or deny?
Make a
Motion to approve.
Have a motion to approve from Vice Mayor No. Is there a second?
I second.
Second from Alderwoman Honeycutt. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Moving on to new business, first reading ordinance 2022-24, an ordinance to amend the fiscal year 2022-2023 fire impact fee fund budget. Need a motion to approve or deny?
Make a motion to approve.
I have a motion to approve from Alderman Coates. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Vice Mayor No. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. First reading ordinance 2022-25, an ordinance to amend the fiscal year 2022-2023 general fund budget. Need a motion to approve or deny?
Make a motion to approve.
Have a motion to approve from Alderwoman Honeycutt. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second from Vice Mayor No. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Resolution 2022-25, a resolution to amend the employee handbook. Need a motion to approve or deny?
Motion to approve.
Have a motion to approve from Vice Mayor No. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Alderman Coates. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Number 8, motion to approve a tender and completion agreement with United States Fire Insurance Company for the completion of the 24-inch water main project from the Stones River Roundabout to the water treatment plant. Need a motion to approve or deny?
Make a motion to approve.
Have a motion to approve from Alderman Coates. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Alderwoman Honeycutt. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion's approved. Motion to approve a letter of intent from PG Stones River Partners for the purchase of 169 Stones River Road, Fire Station Number 41. Need a motion to approve or deny?
Motion to approve.
Have a motion to approve from Vice Mayor No. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Alderman Coates. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Motion to approve a rental agreement with Life Point Church to use their facilities for the city's annual employee Christmas party. Need a motion to approve or deny?
Motion to approve.
Have a motion to approve from Alderwoman Honeycutt. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Vice Mayor No. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Last item on the agenda is going to be appoint or remove board and committee members. We have the library board with one term vacant. We do have one applicant, which is Carissa Benton. Need a motion to appoint Ms. Benton.
I'll make a motion to appoint Carissa Benton.
We have a motion to appoint Carissa Benton from Vice Mayor No. I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Moving on to mayor and alderman comments. Alderwoman Honeycutt.
Well, considering this is my last meeting, I jotted a few notes down. First of all, it's been an honor to be a part of this board. I'm proud of our work that we have done together and the things that we have accomplished to move this great city and community forward. I would like to thank the board for their confidence in me to serve and for our police, fire, and all of our staff and their hard work each day keeping our city safe and taking care of our residents. I'm so proud of the pay increases that we passed this year and hope they all know how much they are appreciated and how much that was well deserved. Again, it's been my pleasure to serve with you all. Well, most of you. I think, with that being said, I think someone in purple would do a very good job and do well in this chair next month, and I encourage everyone to get out and vote. And speaking of the color purple, grape just so happens to be my favorite flavor of Kool-Aid. Thank you guys again.
Thank you. Alderman Coates.
Hope everyone enjoyed the trick-or-treat last night. I'd like to thank the police department for keeping our roads safe with the children out there. Appreciate that, thank you. And not to forget Veterans Day, November the 11th. And also, make sure you come out and vote. Thank you.
Thank you. Vice Mayor No.
I just want to thank Ronnie. Your second shift last Friday came out and hung out with the seniors for a Halloween party. As soon as they walked in, they got a call. They had to leave. Luckily, it was something not bad, so they were able to come back. The seniors are always glad to see men and women in uniform come in and eat with them, dance with them. And then lastly, Alderman Miss Honeycutt. Thank you for accepting the appointment. Thank you for stepping in and stepping up. I'm sorry that your job took a turn for the worse, so to speak, for this position, and it kept you from being here quite a bit. And a lot of people don't know that this is not a real demanding position, but sometimes when you're working, it is. And we do appreciate you, and I wish you and your family the best of luck. And I know you guys are looking, and you're going to be moving, so just wanted to say thanks, and I know you've made it as much as you could, so thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Vice Mayor No. I want to take a moment and thank Chief Davis and the police department for Halloween. I saw many cops out patrolling streets with blue lights. I also saw several out handing out candy from blue buckets in their car. So that is a great way to engage the community that's out and about. And I've not heard any reports of anyone getting hurt. So that's a great thing to hear. Just want to reflect. It's been 4 years, and it's been an amazing 4 years. We've had a lot of stuff done. We've gotten the CMAQ grant, and that's going to get going now that we've accepted that contract. So we will see sidewalks and crosswalks on Murfreesboro Road. We're seeing, as far as a funded project for widening South Waldron Road, and working on improvements for both Fergus and Old Nashville. We just voted tonight on getting the 24-inch water line, which was long overdue, back on track so we can get both Hollandale and Stones River repaved and looking nice. We brought in some great retail, BJ's Wholesale, Sherman Williams, Dairy Queen, and many others are announced. Pop Shelf that just opened. And so, as always, want to remind everybody, early voting is going on now through Thursday, 10 to 6. We've got Election Day a week from today, 7 to 7. You can vote anywhere in the county, so come out, vote, make your voices heard. It's what we want to hear. We want people engaged in this community. Too many times that doesn't happen until it's election time. So for me, let's keep the city moving forward in a positive direction that benefits everybody. With that, call this, oh, yes, we do need to mention that. Thank you, because Miss Ann has been working on this diligently. So part of our 50th anniversary, we have, each month, we have different items. So this one, we have the cookbook. It is available digitally on the city's website. You can download it, you can print out your own copies if you want, or just use it on a tablet, e-reader, however you would like to. Lots of great items and recipes from our residents in the community, some from our staff, and I've even heard that Ann Smith's gonna start cooking some for us every so often.
Her and Phyllis.
So Bruce can greenlight that. But with that, let's have a great rest of the week. Call this meeting adjourned.
Aye.